Hey, hey, here we are for another installment of our Women Leaders Moving Forward Together series. And today we have a very special guest, Mirna Valerio. The Mirnovator is going to be joining me. If you don't know who I am, I'm Adina O'Neill. I am the founder of Team Be Real and head coach there, where we build belief, belonging, and confidence in all athletes. And we started this, I started this series about women leaders in celebration of Women's History Month. And it's been a lot of fun to meet up with a lot of different women who have inspired me, who I've met along my journey as an athlete, as an entrepreneur. And so many of them have been so gracious with their time to offer to come and meet and chat with me while we're online here live. So this is what we're going to do. I see that Mirna is on, and I am going to party started. Okay. Hello, Amy. I see my friend Amy Porto is online. We'll be chatting with her next week, and we are in business.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Mirna. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to hang with me on Wednesday night?
So Wednesday night, I'm here in Maine. I just spoke at a conference today, and I decided to stay in Maine and do what I love to do in the winter, which is skiing. Woo!
Yes, yes, up on the slopes. Excellent. Yes, you've got the skiing covered. I've got the swimming covered. We've got winter done.
Yes, exactly.
Awesome.
Winter
Awesome.
swimming. Okay. Woo!
Yes.
You do you.
Yes, that's right. And I do not like to go down hills fast. So you do the skiing, I'll do the swimming. It's all good. It's all good.
Woo!
That's what it's all about, right? Everybody doing what makes them happy
Exactly.
and enjoying and shouting each other out and celebrating all of that. So
Yes.
I love seeing you ski down the hill, and I'm like, you go, girl.
And I envy you and your courage in getting into very cold water for long times. You go, girl.
Thank you, thank you. This is it. This is the energy we are here to bring to celebrate women. Before we get too excited about what we're doing with the thing, for anybody who doesn't know you, give us a little intro. Tell us who you are, and let everybody in on how we met.
Sure. Okay, my name is Mirna Valerio. I go by the Mirnovator as my public-facing name when I'm doing social media stuff and some other things. I am a runner. I mostly do trail running. I do some ultra marathoning. I am an author. I'm a former teacher. You're a former teacher. Uh, language teachers. Woohoo! I'm a skier. I'm a cyclist. I'm a mom. I have a 21-year-old junior in college who just got all conference,
I
for
saw that.
basketball.
Yeah.
Um, and he didn't tell me. So I had to learn through Instagram from a post that his friend posted that he was all conference. Yay, Rashid. If you're watching, come on, be better to your mom. Um, and also, let's see, what am I forgetting? There are others. I used to be the singer. I still sing, but not like I don't really perform anymore. And yeah, so that's me in a nutshell.
That is you. And Myrna and I had connected a long time ago. This is years ago. I'm not even sure how many
Like
years ago.
probably like 2005, 2006 or something.
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah. It's been a long time.
Yes.
My friend Helene, who lives here in the Boston area, started a fun fitness group just to keep us all motivated and having fun. And Myrna and I found ourselves in that
Yeah.
group. And although we never have connected on any of the meetups to
I
meet live in
know.
person, we're thankful for social media to be able to follow along your adventures and my adventures,
Right.
and that's we're bringing the happiness to
Right.
social media.
This is where social media is a really good thing, where we are able to connect and formulate community, and then when there's time to and when there's an opportunity to, we actually meet each other in real life. We will, because as I said to you before, I need some help with my open water swimming because I didn't like how I felt in the water in Jamaica. I mean,
Yes.
humble brag, but whatever.
Here for that. Yes. Well, that's I got you covered. I got you
All
covered.
right. Okay.
All right, let's get on to the topic at hand. The theme for Women's History Month this month, which is what pulled me into this whole thing, is moving forward together. Women educating and inspiring generations.
Mm.
When I heard that theme, I had so many thoughts and feelings go on in my heart, and I immediately had to pull something together. I mean, my book was called Forward is a Pace, and I was like, is my name and my picture next to this description here? And so I said, I have to do something. So this is when I called everybody up and invited everyone on. But I'd like to know, what is that, when you hear that theme, moving forward together,
Mhm.
educating and inspire generations, what does that mean to you?
Well, so today I spoke at a conference, the American Forest Foundation, which is really cool, and I talked to them about my land purchase in Vermont. I bought a couple of years ago. I bought 24 acres, and it's been such a boon for me. And a lot of women came up to me afterwards and said, "We're so proud of you. There are not enough women landowners, and I guess, and property owners and family forest owners. And so, like, welcome to the group. We haven't had a say in this, but now we're bonding together. And we are moving forward together to make sure that we steward the land. And I don't think anything can be done without community, and a shared sense of purpose. Granted, we might do those things in all kinds of different ways, but I think having that shared sense of purpose and some shared experiences, that is the way that we understand each other better. We formulate community, we sustain the community, and then we move forward. So I love that theme. I think it's very apropos to what I speak about when I keynote something, what the my life's work, and just the way that I live. So yeah, it is very apropos and pertinent.
I love the shared purpose
Mhm.
idea.
Mhm.
And obviously that's the more we share and bond together is going to help us move forward. So, oh, love that. Awesome. So, I do have to give a shout out to Brittany, who from Ample Access Outdoors. I see she is on watching live, and Brittany and I met
Mhm.
when you hosted a
Oh yeah,
that live
the joy
webinar
thing.
workshop.
The
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
workshop on joy.
Yes, exactly. So, hey,
I
Brittany.
also
Um,
see my friend Laurel is here. Hi, Laurel. How
I do get a lot of people. I'm waving to people as they come on as
are
best as
you?
I can. Thanks to everyone for joining in. So here's a question. You're talking about all these speeches that you do and how you inspire me on a regular basis, and I know I see the comments and that other people are always sharing. So who is an inspiring woman in your life?
This is so easy. And for a lot of people, it might be corny and cliche, but it's my mom. It's my mother is like the best thing other than my son, that ever happened to me. Or maybe I'm the best thing that ever happened to her. I don't know. She has four kids, so, but I'm the oldest and the best. So I was the first best thing. And every single day I see her and operate and live a life of generosity and kindness. And I don't always emulate that in my life. So, but I try. And like so I'm not religious, and like, but she's religious, and but I think what her love is, and this is something that I try to live in my life. Her love is like what people perceive as maybe as God's love or whatever, and like, and she is just so unconditionally loving and generous of spirit. She's magnanimous, um, and and I love that, and I thrive off of seeing that in her, and other people thrive off of that, and being the on the receiving end of that. So that is who I look up to every single day of my life.
That's great. Well, and you always share your love in a way. You're sharing out your love to so many people in your own way with your energy and all of your positive messages and encouragement that you share with us all. So your mom has passed that down through you, and now you're sharing with all of us. So on behalf of everyone, I'm going to say thank you.
Thank you, but unlike my mother, I can be a jerk. So,
Hey, but that's what's real, right? Like for some of us, like I'm a very like nice person until you really do me wrong.
mm.
So I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about you. I mean, you obviously have a huge platform and you are creating this amazing space for yourself. How does being a woman uniquely position
Oh.
you to serve all these people who are looking up to you and on whom you make an impact? You're better at the words than I am. I don't know if I use I'm more of a numbers person, but you get the
on,
point.
on peut parler français si tu veux, hein.
Ah, OK. Allez, c'est la partie en français
No, we
de
ain't speaking French. We
programme.
ain't speaking French. So, I think, man, I think that's a tough question because, I don't, it's not a tough question. Listen, I'm a woman. I have the ability to do all of these things. I can multitask. I can be nurturing, but I can also be exacting. I can, really, really lean on that affective side, that emotional side, but I can also be very businesslike. And I think women and maybe some men uh, are uniquely positioned to lead because we do balance all of those sides of ourselves, and we don't only lean on the business or sort of what some people see as masculine energy. I think we are a lot of us, not, though not all, are very balanced in that way, and I think we create more of a sense of belonging and inclusion. Um, Many of us, though not all, are nurturers. I'm not always nurturing. I know that. My son sometimes doesn't even know that I'm his mother. Um,
Well, he
but
did forget to tell you that he
he
was.
did. He did. He told. I mean, all his friends knew. Yeah. But I think there's that really unique balancing of skills and talents, and goals and everything that we are really good at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. I agree. And I do think that there are some men who have those abilities. But it definitely is, it sounds cliche, but cliches all come from
Mhm,
truth as
mhm,
well.
mhm.
That women definitely do have that like multitasking, multifaceted ability that I think makes us pretty darn
Mhm.
special. So
Oh yeah. I mean, we're
uh,
very special.
I'm just reading. I don't. Is a scribe stress? Is a
That's
thanks for asking great
that's
questions.
Laurel.
Oh, that's your friend Laurel. Okay, she said I'm feeling the spirit of our sisterhood, but being in the space of you two powerhouses. Oh, thank you for that kindness. That's awesome. See, we're all lifting each other up. This is where we're at. Awesome. Well, I want to be respectful of time. The idea of these conversations was to be a short
Mhm.
jolt, and so which is not my strength. I am usually a
Same.
jabber, uh, so we're doing pretty good here. Um, if you had 1 minute and as a true back of the packer, the cutoff time is not hard and fast. All right. But if you had 1 minute to teach us something, what would that be?
All right, 1 minute. Okay, so I was taking surf lessons in Costa Rica, and I was kind of unsure as to whether or not I would be able to get on the board. I got on the board the first day and just had a great time. The water was warm. It was beautiful. It was a great experience. And so on the fourth day, there was 5 days of lessons. On the fourth day, my instructor takes me out really far, and I don't mind deep water. I love deep water, especially when it's calm. But he takes me out really far. We're paddling out, and then he turns me around and he goes, "Are you ready for this wave?" And I'm like, no, I'm not ready. But he pushes me anyway. And I had to stop thinking and just really rely on the automatic responses that we had practiced during that week. I had to rely on it. So I hopped up on the board. I didn't even know how fast I did it because it was without thinking. And I rode all the way to the shore. And it was the first time all week that I had ridden all the way to the shore. So what I learned from that was um, sometimes the best trips, the best journeys happen when you're not ready. When you're not ready, but you are ready. When you're not
Yeah.
ready, when you think you're not ready, but you have all the skills, you have practice, and you just got to let it go, right? So
Go.
that's one of the best lessons I've really ever had in my life, and it just kind of echoes throughout my life and the things that I do, like in skiing. Sometimes I just gotta go down this really steep slope. I have the skills. I just gotta get over myself, and I just
Yeah.
gotta use them.
Not unlike cold water swimming. Like every time we go into the ice cold water, we're looking at each other. We're
Hmm.
questioning our life choices. It's like
Hmm.
we
Hmm.
know how to do it, but every time it's like you're never
Hmm.
ready because it's going to hurt,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
you don't know how it's going to feel, how it's going to be different. You're going down that mountain, you don't know, what tree is going to be in your way, or how you're going to react.
Exactly.
And yeah, even when I pulled this together, I was like, I didn't really know what I was doing. I mean, I knew what I had an idea, but I didn't know how it was going to
Yeah.
turn out.
Let's just set it up anyway.
And you just
Right. And
go. It's like, all
just
right,
go.
well,
Yeah.
figuring out along the way. And I was like, oh, okay. And the first day, I went live on Facebook, and because I was practicing doing it through Zoom, and I didn't realize that I didn't turn it off. I was live on Facebook for like a half an hour. My friend started texting me. She's like, "Do you know
Oh
you're
wow.
still live?" I was like, "Oops." I
Oh
was like,
wow.
"Oh well," And so then I figured out how to turn my Zoom off when I was live on Facebook. Right?
It's learning, right? We're all
It's
constantly
all
learning
learning.
and right,
So
showing our true
that's
selves.
so that's that's what I take from that. You're not ready, but you're ready to learn. You're always
So
ready to learn.
here's a little pithy saying. So it's the wave that I thought I wasn't ready for took me the furthest.
The wave I thought I wasn't ready for.
Hmm.
Yes. Love it.
Yeah.
Thought yes. Because we think we're not ready,
But
and
we have a skill, especially as women. You got guys that are applying to jobs that they are absolutely not qualified for. Forgive me for getting on my
so yeah, I put the
getting on my
soapbox
yeah.
out. You hop
Okay,
right up.
okay, all right. So, and then you have women who are so talented and have so many skills, and just need a push from an internal push or an external push. Sometimes we have to do that for our friends and our family. Hey, I believe in you. You got this, and you are way qualified than that other person. So go get it. Right? We need to do that more. We need to practice that more for ourselves and for our community of women. So sorry, I will get off
Well,
the
no,
soapbox.
no, I'm 100%. I agree. Brittany's saying, say it louder for
Yes,
the people in the
Brittany.
back. 100%. Yes. Yeah, and that applies to careers. It applies to sports. It applies to relationships. It
Mhm.
applies to everything.
Yeah.
I now I'm all fired up. I need to go. I need to go do something. Let's go.
I'm gonna go get a glass of wine.
Next time we're scheduling this in the morning so we like pump up everybody for the day, because I'm ready to go. Mirna, I could stay here and talk to you all night long. I appreciate you taking your time to spend with us and share with everybody who had the chance to join on and who has the chance to watch the replay. Everybody go follow Mirna at the Mirnavator, right? And anything else you want to plug? You have anything exciting coming up? You talk about your
Listen,
socks.
I'm just trying to ski. I'm just
Just trying
skiing.
to
I'm
ski.
skiing.
Okay.
If you want to come run with me in the Alps, come run with me in the Alps. I got several trips going. I got a trail running clinic in Chamonix happening in September. I've got a trip in July, from July 15th to 24th. And there's something else in there. Oh, I'm going skiing there in 2 weeks. Next week by myself. Yeah,
In,
no one's invited.
in Chamonix. You're
Yes.
going up to Chamonix.
Yes.
Oh, well, if you need a tour guide, you know where. Just
Je
you
vais
know.
skier à Chamonix avec mes
I
amis.
might have to learn to ski to become a tour guide and get out
Voilà,
here.
voilà, voilà.
C'est ça. All right, Myrna,
Okay.
thanks again. It's been a real pleasure, and one day we're gonna get a great big hug for sure.
Yes.
And until then, be well, be real, and keep moving forward. Have a great
Awesome.
night.
Woohoo! Good night.